And a one fish, two fish. 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 And a red fish, blue fish. And a one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. Alrighty, I've got the sound working. Let's mute the YouTube. Yo, Charles, how are you doing? Let's see, I got the Twitch muted. I got the YouTube. Hopefully the heater isn't too loud. I'm just a little chilly, so I have to have the space heater on for a little bit. What are we doing? Rocket Gal stuff, right? How you doing, Charles? Did I do? Let's take a look at the rocket pack. Let's do that. Recent Sweetheart blend, probably in here. Let's not do a save. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe bubble helmet. Shouldn't take. And then we'll think about. At some point, we're going to do boots. I'm not sure what I want to do with the boots just yet. Something up here with a little cuff, I think. We'll make it kind of gauntleted boots. But first things first. You're here but really tired. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, you worked today. All right, well, dip out when you need to. I appreciate you popping in. Let's put a collar here. We'll bring it down a little bit. We'll put a bubble helm on. I'm going to leave extra room so we can fit maybe a bun or a ponytail in here. So let's try that. Let's start with a UV sphere. We'll do that. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do this and this? I think I'm going to do this and this, and we'll tweak it a little bit. I think we're going to probably take this off, kind of get that lined up on top. I do want, I don't know, we'll see how this works out. It would be nice if I could keep it nice and round. I'm thinking. All right, let's just go into X-ray. That is not my, you are not my X-ray. You are my X-ray. All right, am I in that mode? I'm not. I'm in that mode now. Let's just kind of get this lined up on the head. Would be nice if I could put it right about there. Maybe a little bit larger. The smaller we can get this, the better. Maybe we'll rotate. I can kind of see a neck ring forming right about there. I think if I've got that in the head, that'll probably be good. We are not lined up on the neck there, so we're going to pull that circle up until we're a little bit better aligned. Somewhere in there. Let's see how this goes. Let's take that bottom point off. And then we're going to work these until, so let's turn the X-ray off. So I think I'm going to slide those up. Or do I want to just make a, yeah, I think we'll just slide those up. Or maybe, I'm just going to put a cut in here. Kind of give me a feel for where I need to go with that. Maybe not there. Maybe we'll just do a slide. GG. Take that right about there. That just gets me around the neck. I think that's going to be good. I got somebody sending me messages in Teams. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me read this. I can't look at this now. I'll have to email him back later. Okay, let's get that camera open back up. All right, we're good. I think that's going to work. I can put some hardware on here. If I want to actually put a little air tank or something on here, we can still, or if I want to pretend these are air tanks, I think I still have enough stuff where I can connect to this. I think I'm going to put a torus on here. We might take that up just a little bit further though. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to set this up so there's no way you can practically actually get that on and off. Actually, could this get on and off? That's a tight fit. I might want to actually put a collar in here, and that might work a little bit better. Yeah, let's do. I see. I'm still designing this thing. I think I'm going to pull this out. Well, where are we lining up? I think that'll be good. Yeah, I think this will be metal. This will be glass. Let's start assigning some materials here so we can start plotting this stuff out. I'm just going to call this a bubble. Okay, bubble helmet glass. And so that's basically everything. Let's set up a collar right in here. Nope, I'm using the wrong tool. Turn you off. So I'm going to just extrude along. Put a torus in here, pull that down, shape it a little bit better to the body. I'm probably going to have a little stand-up collar on the outfit. So let's do this. Extrude faces along normals, and we'll just pull that out a little bit like so. Probably good. All right, let's add a torus in here. Let's set you up to 16 and 6. And I'm not sure what size I want that to be. I can't see what I'm doing. All right, let's adjust this. What do we minor radius? 0.1. You know what? I think that'll probably be good. And I think I'm going to pull and shape that to be, maybe pull from here. Anyhow, let's take a look. Let's take you up here. Let's scale you. Rotate. Move. So that's going to line up in there. So I'm going to need to just take you up just a little bit higher so you're not clipping in there. I'm just getting above the neck at that point. Maybe I'll go with that. Technically, I should set it up so it sits more cleanly on the head. Since it's a bubble helm, I probably should put faces on the inside of this. So let's do this. I don't know, collar. We'll call that collar. Helmet. Should probably not have an N in there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's assign those. Let's give that a color. And let's switch over to this so I can kind of see. Did I not assign? I did assign. There we go. This is going to be padding. So color, pad. Okay, well, now what I do need to do is I do need to add some extra faces on the inside of this so it doesn't look too weird. I'm going to leave this razor thin, but inside the collar, I'm going to put another layer in here, because if we do this, and I did not assign that, did I? I'll go to all the trouble to make it material. I didn't bother assigning it to anything. That's better. Now we'll take the glass. Let's get a glass color too, just so I can make sure. And let's hide the glass. Select, and then H. And you can see how this is hollow on the inside. We're going to fix that. Let's just do this. Nope. I wanted to connect that to that there. I selected the wrong thing again. Let's try this one. I am optimistic that that is correct. And let's see if we can now just my optimism was short-lived. Yeah, baby. Maybe I can bridge. Can I just select that and then select that, and then can we just do a bridge edge loops like that? Excellent. That's kind of what I wanted. And then we'll just pull this out, shape it a little bit better for the glass. Control F and along normal, and just pull that all out like that. Although I want to tweak this edge, and part of that did not come out right. We'll fix that. I'm going to adjust this edge. Bring it in just a little bit like that. Is that going to be good? I think that'll be good. Let's double check our face orientation. I don't see any red. Looking good. Okay. I think maybe I will gap this up. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, what are we gonna do? Extrude, scale. I'm probably gonna end up double siding that. Maybe I'm gonna try to bring that down. And I'm gonna try to attach this so that it fits to the neck a little bit better. So this, I think maybe we'll take you up just a bit. Do I got proportional editing on? I do not. Oh, it's all connected, never mind. I think maybe we'll do that. Yo, Art, how are you doing? Andrea is on. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to Twitch, but hey, if she's still on. Let's do that. Let's scale on the Z. Kind of like that. And then I think I'm going to do another extrude. Pull this stuff down. Maybe like that. Let's scale on the X. A bit more like that. You know what? Bring that up. And then I think I can kind of tweak this down a little bit. And maybe pull all of that down just a little bit. I'm going to fix that. And then let's see if we can maybe pull Pull these down. Dang it. I wanted to do that. And then we wanted to kind of do this. I'm going to probably have to adjust these once we put a jacket under there. She's been on for 5 hours. Dang. And then we're going to just tweak these. I should put some symmetry on there. That might help things. Tools, options, mirror X. Let me see if this is working. That is working. I think that's kind of good. Maybe pull you out a little bit. Maybe pull you out a little bit. I think that'll be fine. I might want to have to rig this though. I haven't quite decided. We'll see how this goes. Kind of rig it so it sort of bends through here but not up here. Anyhow, I think that's going to be... I think we're going to just... Let's crank this up. Let's do a level of sub D on here. Maybe you can detail out a little bit more in the ring. And maybe add a little bit of detail on a little lip here or something. Also, do I want to double side that? I don't think so. I think I'm going to avoid double siding that. Because that'll just give me a headache later on. I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm doing this. Generate. Subdivide. I think that'll be good. And I think I'm just going to add a little lip on this collar. And that's actually, what am I going to call that? That's also collar. Collar neck, I don't know. I need to make that as something separate. Select you and select you. If I do that and do that, I think that's good. I don't know, assign that to that. I'm going to just call you helmet collar, make a copy, rename that something else. Helmet cloth. I don't know, I'm going to call it cloth until I can come up with something better. Assign that. Give that a color. Alright, let's turn off our face orientation. That's kind of what we're going for right now. Shade smooth. Looks nice. I think I'm going to crease up these edges right in here though. So I want to crease up that and that and that. Did that do the trick? Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, and then I'm going to put a little detail in here. So let's do that. I think if I do this, kind of do that. That needs to be fixed a little bit on the back, doesn't it? We're going to do that first. We're going to fix this, and then we'll worry about getting that little edge detail on there. I'm going to grab that, come over here, maybe slide you back and up a little bit, maybe pull you back a little. Probably going to be fine. Something like that. There's a way to get this to even, and I've forgotten how to do that, but I'm going to try to do that. So I think I'm going to do this. And if I do GG and slide and hit even, try that again. You know, it's probably close enough. Although over here it went a little wonky. Dang you. I still got the mirroring. Let's turn the mirroring off. That might be getting in my way. Let's try this again. Let's double check and see if it went a little wonky. No, probably good. Alright, now I'm going to do this, and we'll do that like that. I'm going to put a little crease right on this edge, right in here that you can't see. And I'm going to go with that. Although part of that is not the material zone it's supposed to be. Alright, I think that's going to be good. Alright, I got a bubble helm. We got a rocket pack. Let's think about boots. I'm probably going to pirate a pair of boots. Do I have a pair of boots that look like... Probably not. I think I'm going to do the gloves in Marvelous Designer. We're going to make morphs for the fingers to smooth out the fingernails. We can do that with ZBrush, and then I can just use a geoshell for gloves. And maybe we'll do that in a short bit. Yeah, I'm kind of floundering around what I want to do. Actually, I think that helmet's going to work. I think so. You could get a hair in there. You can get a bun in there. Do I want to put a crease in here? As if it would come apart? Yo, Rod, how are you doing? I think maybe I'm going to do that. I think we're going to put a crease. And maybe I'll actually make it so you can remove or do the pieces. So I think I will actually just separate this out. Maybe we give it a little bit of thickness. Maybe we chop it up so that we can... yeah, I think I'm going to do that so that these parts can then be added to this part. I think this part's going to be a rigged figure, except we're going to make this pretty stiff. Andre just signed off and she read it out. All right. Oh, I forgot to say, it's Rod Shelley. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's split the glass off, give it a little bit of thickness, put a little seam down the middle. I think I'm going to put a little lip in there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Am I in object mode? Let's do this. Let's make everything visible. Let's select the glass. Let's separate that. Let's tab out. Let's select this. Let's tab in and select everything. Let's, I could do a solidify. And I think we're going to do that. I think I'm going to do a solidify. And we're just going to solidify a little bit backwards. I'm frustrated trying to make a prop. A dumpster for poser. And you don't remember how you did it in the past. Oh, dang. We could model one. There should be dumpster props around, dude. You have done one. I think you did a dumpster fire before. You look, you don't see one in your own time. I don't know. You got any like back alley props and things? Or anywhere? I'm surprised. You would think, all right, I'm going to Renderosity. I'm going to look at the Renderosity free stuff, see if there's even a dumpster in there. How do you spell free stuff? Why does my gallery look janky? There's a poser dumpster. There's another poser dumpster. 3DC has an old. I'm not sure. I've never played with that one before. Hopefully, don't get any dumpster porn. That looks kind of. I don't know if that lid opens on it though. Oh wait, doors and lids open and close. Question answered. Hey, Juliet for Genesis 8 females by 3D Loki. You got 5 more hours to pick that up on the 50% off sale. Just saying. It's almost like Renderosity knows what I want to show off. I have old stonemason sets too that may have had dumpsters, but I don't remember. I mean, worst case scenario, I would model one, but that's not your solution. I know. Okay, I'm going to just put a solidify modifier on here, and we're going to apply that. Or actually, maybe I'll just, you know what? We'll do this. We'll turn that off. We'll switch this over to here. We'll select everything, Control F, extrude along normal. I'm going to actually type a number in here, 0.0002, so that just went a little bit on the inside. Probably good. I think we're done. Yeah, then we can, I'm going to apply the tab out, come over here, apply that tab back in. We're going to hide this. Okay, we're going to seal this gap off down. Do I got a gap down here? Except we're going to seal that gap up. You made the sides in an old PS version. It still had 3D. Used poser props for the front and back and kit bashed it. I figured it was a scene for TNA. Actually, I figured it was social commentary is what I really thought it was. Why are you not filling out? What's going on here? Oh, you are filled already. Never mind. Can I just dissolve that out? That would probably... Dumpster porn. You gotta watch out for that dumpster porn, dude. You're happily going across the internet and suddenly there it is, dumpster porn again. Somewhere out there on the internet there's porn of it. You know it. Alright, those are good. Let's split this in half. Let's take a look at it this way. I'm gonna just put a line there. I'm just gonna do a line through here. And what is that thing that splits stuff again? I forget. Let's see if we can find it. Edge. I keep thinking it's going to be split, but it's usually not. It's something else. Do I right click? Is that what it is? And I'm looking for the thing that does the thing. Loop, cut, and slide. Knife topology, bicep, rotate, edge split. I keep thinking, is it edge split? Did that actually do what I thought it was going to do? That was it. That's the ticket, edge split. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of a lip on one side. I'm not going to worry about the other side. Control L. So I'm going to hide this. I'm just going to put a little, you know what, I got to fill both of these in, don't I? Can I just do this? Is this going to work? If I select on that and hit the F key, hey, that did the ticket. I'm going to come over here so I can see what I'm doing. There we come. Back down around. I think I'm just going to put a little edge split in here, or loop cut right about there. And then I'm just going to kind of select these through here. And we're just going to do a Control F, extrude faces along normal. Just pull that out just a little bit like that. All right, let's put some creases on here. There and there. Also there and there. And also I want to crease up all of this stuff down in here. And likewise, touch these up. Probably good. All right, let's get the rest of this back in here. All right, we're going to hide this side. And then I just want to make sure I got nice creases here. Oh, you looped all the way around, didn't you? And if I add a level of subdivision to these, you know what? That might be good. Then we're going to split this out. I want to set this up in DAZ so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And maybe we should work on splitting up the rocket pack and texturing that. And I'm going to start the boots, which means I should open up a boot file. And we might do a quick and dirty export of the outfit from Marvelous Designer. I'm being overly optimistic. All right, back into here. Let's actually split this into two parts. Control L and P selection. Tab. If I select you and apply that, if I apply that, I'm getting a little weird shading in there though. I wonder if I can fix that. Why is that looking invisible? What the hell? See, that looks normal. That does not. That looks abnormal. Why do I not see my faces? It's like my faces are all still hidden or something. There they are. They were all still hidden. Let me try to recalculate normals or something and see if that can fix the shading a little bit. Normal vectors or something like that. Smooth vectors. Normals. Reset vectors. Doesn't seem to be. Can I just maybe recalculate the normals? Maybe we just need to add some sharps in here or something. That helped. Yo, Art is over at YouTube too. I spotted that. My YouTube pop-up looks like garbage though. It's because it adds this extra crap in here. Get overlay URL. I don't want one. There's a little big gigantic clear button. There's this giant ass garbage at the bottom for whatever reason. I think this is good. Bubble helmet front, bubble helmet back, bubble helmet collar. I just did that with a cap lock on. And bubble helmet collar. Why does my finger keep wanting to add an N in the bubble helmet? What the hell is wrong with you? Helmet. Okay, collar is hidden. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to hit save on this. I'm going to bring up a boot file. File. Open. Let's go dig out something from the shoe folders. Let's sort by name. Let's go down to shoes. What do we got in here? Storm Rider boots. Nope. Pump heels. Wedge boots. Thigh boots. Blend. You are from February of 23. Probably not. The hiking boots were kind of nice. That's from December. Flip flops. Nope. Aerobic shoes. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll just go back to. What are you? Low poly boot base. Let's take a look at low poly boot base and go from there. I think we'll start with low poly boot base. So I'm gonna do file, save as. This will be Starheart boots. You are in the pulp folder. Pulp folder. There we go. Starheart whip and Starheart boot base. You're glad you're not the only one that talks to the computer software. it should understand what I needed to do, and sometimes it doesn't, so I have to tell it, right? Star heart. Do I want to break that into 2 words? Does that look cooler? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Star heart boot base. There we go. Save as. All right. You I don't need. Ringmaster. You know what? Ringmaster boot is actually probably a good starting point. Although you've got too many mirrors on you. Do I have a low poly version and an old version of the Ringmaster boot or something? I don't think so. What do I got for base boot? What are you? You're good. I like you. So this is going to be obnoxiously an awful lot like the Ringmaster boot. I'm going to reshape that toe though. And we're going to reshape that heel. It's going to be a smaller heel. And so I think it's only going to come up to here. So let's take out that. Let's get rid of this. I am going to put a cuff on this, so I think we'll probably roll it up and down a little bit. So I'm going to, we're going to make this heel a little smaller, so we're just going to yank all of this stuff out. And I'm going to shape it a little bit differently too, I think. Alright, looks good. Now I have to just basically fill in this gap. Let's put a split in there. And then I can fill up these holes. Not there, but like that. And then fill up this hole. Nope. I want to fill you up like this. That needs a little fixing. Here, let's look at this from the bottom so I can line that up better. This I'm going to flatten out, and this I'm going to move over a little bit. And I'm going to rearrange this, and we're going to reshape that. Yo, Charles is calling it a night. All right, I'll see you later, buddy. Is it Thursday already? I guess it is. Everybody, check out CS Bond 2. Super cool cat. Sometimes streams, sometimes doesn't. Has a really neat Discord. Check it out. Have a good night, Charles. I hope you get some good rest. And I hope those meanies at the bakery don't beat you up too bad. Alright, let's flatten these up. We'll use the loop tools for that. And we'll use the flatten. And you're a little too high, but we're going to fix that. And I think I want to just pull. All right, let's flatten these faces. And then I'm going to maybe tweak it a little bit further. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to pull this back. If I can select it. So And today I want this heel to be further back like that. And I'm going to add a little more shape to it. I'm going to make it a little narrower in there, I think. And then I'm going to try to line that up. I keep doing that, don't I? I'm going to pull this a little further back here. Let's see how that's looking. And I almost want to make this smaller. On the tip. Is that going to be good? Yep, I think I'm going to go with that. All right, let me adjust the toe so this is an exact copy of the Ringmaster boot. And let's figure out what feet we want to use here. And also, let's just get rid of this other stuff that we don't need. I think I can just get rid of this whole collection. I don't think I need. You are something over here. You are over there. And now I've deleted my boot. There we go. Yep, I don't need you. Do I want that further down or not? I don't know. Let's figure out what foot this goes with. Does it go with, no, 6? Does it go with 7? No. Yes. Does it go with 8? No. So we're in 7. I should have saved these with meaningful numbers in them so I could tell what's what. Okay, we're going to add our cuff. I'm just going to do we're just doing extrude and scale. And am I proportional editing? I am not proportional editing, am I? So did I do an extrude and a scale? That's what I wanted. And then we can just do an extrude again. Maybe a little bit of scale on that. Push you around a little bit. I think I'm going to go with something like that. Actually, we're going to line you up a little bit better. Maybe pull you down a little. Let's bevel those to round them out. Probably something like that. Put a little bit of some shape on here. Something like that. All right, I'm thinking about the toe now. I like that toe so much, but I've already used it. I gotta crease this up a little bit better though, don't I? let's adjust that so that that stays nice and sharp. All right, how far back can I pull this and not have the toes pop out? There's the toe. That's a little more rounded, so I think maybe we'll just pull the whole front end out a little bit. Thanks, Rod. Let's do maybe this. And just maybe drag like that. See, it gives it a little bit different shape. So I have a different heel. I'm going to rework this too. So we're going to model in some folds and things. But I think that's a good start for the boot. And I think we're going to have to flip the normals. I got normals, so we need to put some cut lines in here. Right up in here. And then we're going to flip some normals. So I'm going to put a lead edge through there. Because if we look at this, you can see we're going to see red on the top. So I want to basically have it so we only see blue facing forward. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like that, and we're going to flip those normals. Mesh something, 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 normals flip. There we go. Let me pull that a little tighter onto the shin too. We'll do that. We'll do a little proportional editing on that. And oh, I do have my sub D on. Okay. Cheap? Who's calling my viewers cheap? Nobody. I don't know. I already have cheap viewers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can't see. There's what I'm looking for. I'm sure he did not mean you. How are you looking? I'm going to pull this out a little bit on the front. It's probably good enough. I might call that my boot. Do I need any more details on that? Probably not. I think any more details I will add in the thing. How are you UV mapped? So let's go over and take a look at that. You are not UV mapped. Let's set this up to be UV mapped. Your wife is being optimistic about your 3D habits. Oh, good. Oh, you gotta help her with the music hobby now? Yep. That's the trade-off. All right, I'm gonna hide these red lines. You left a $10 wait at the Olive Garden. She was cute. That wasn't the excuse you gave Joe, was it? You probably told Joe it was for good service. You're not terribly cheap. Oh, I see. That's true. $10 tip at an Olive Garden. I've always wondered why my wife made my 3D drive. Yeah, I know, Art. It's not like you don't feature her in most of your stuff. And in a good light, too. Okay, I'm going to hide these red lines for right now. I think there's a way to do that. Here we go. I can do this. There. And now now I will only see my seams. So now we're going to just mark seams. And now I can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to put a seam there. We're going to mark a seam there. I'm going to pull a seam up along through here. Mark seam, mark seam. There we go. Can I mark that seam? It's going to be good. I'm going to run a seam up the back. Actually, I'm not going to do it. It'll start here. I am going to do... Can I do it like this? Can I click on this and then click on that? Yep. Okay. I want to mark a seam there. Okay, there's this thing. Here, I got to check my orientation so I can see what I'm doing again. Yep, that's good. That's what I thought it was. So we're going to mark a seam there. Okay, we're getting there. Then I need to mark seam along the sole. Do I want to? Yep, I'm going to do that. And we're going to mark a seam through here. And let's put a seam through here. And I think, and I need a seam through here. I think that'll do the ticket. All right, let's unwrap this, and then we'll set it up to be mirrored. Actually, Joe picked the tip on the tablet thingy they use now. Oh, that's right, they use the tablet thingies. I keep forgetting about that. I'm old gangsta. I just, dropped the dollar. I drop my tip on the table sometimes still. Because I'm not used to that. And that way the waitress can claim 5 and then and she gets 10. Of course, Trump said he's going to get rid of taxes on tips. We'll see how that works. Apparently not his priority, though. I think I'm good. 3AU. Unwrap. Looks good. Why do I have... What are you? Oh, I know what you are. You don't think... I... I do carry I don't carry much cash. And actually, right now, I think I have like just $3 that I shove in my pocket every time I go out. What good is $3? if I do know I'm going to a restaurant, I do tend to try to have like a 20 on me. A couple of 10s. Actually, 10 and 2 5 if I'm really thinking about it. All right, let's pack this onto one side. Let's see if we can do that. Custom T, edit target box, looks good. Let's hit the pack feature. That did not work because I forgot to select everything. There we go. That's the way we do it. All right, I'm going to do that for right now. I think I'm done playing around with the boots for now. I'm kind of happy with how that went. You know, given the fact that I already had a basic boot shape already done, that really sped things up, didn't it? So it's going to look something like this. Let's put a mirror modifier on it. And actually, is it Control A? All transforms. There we go. It's going to look something like that. Let me append this. Let me append these to the other file. Let's hit save on this. I think let's hit save. Let's go open up our Starheart stuff. Let me see if we can do an append file, append from the boot base. And I think we want, is it mesh? No, object. Object. I think we wanted 7. And I guess it's boot base. Can I click 2 of these? Like that? And append those? And did that work? Something like that. I brought in the wrong thing. That's a Genesis 8. Let's see if we can go grab the Genesis 9 version. Let's try and append again. File append. Over here. That one right there. Let's try that one. Yo, Napsmore. Well, I'm sorry to say, $3 will get me 3/4 of a gallon of gas out here. I'm sorry. What is it like? Is it still $5 or something in California? Damn taxes. Did I bring in the right one? Oh, you're inside the boots. That's why I can't see you. Because if we hide this one, the other one is in the boots. Excellent. All right, I think I'm happy with how that's looking. Let's just throw some stuff in the DAZ because I want to see what it's starting to look like in DAZ. Let's get and I should actually, we'll get to that. We'll assign some materials. I want to see this helmet though. Let's export. Activate export. Activate my filter. Where am I? I'm in the whip. So this is going to be Starheart helmet collar. And I'm going to export that and bubble front. Oh my gosh, you put another N in there. Damn it. All right, let's do bubble back. We'll export that out later. I'm gonna, we'll just rename that. Something in here says projects. Pulp. Starheart. Whip. Bubble helmet collar. Why my brain keeps putting N's in helmet, I do not know. Yeah, all right. You are. Once again, I have loaded this weird Genesis 8 figure because it's in the wrong spot. There we go. Let's see how this is looking. Are you my import? You're my import. Let's start with the collar. That I'm going to use the transfer tool on. So I don't know, let's try that. You're my transfer tool. There is a Genesis at 9. There is a collar. I'm just going to call you, I don't know, let's call you a bodysuit loose. And accept that. I didn't even UV map this yet. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I think the helmet, should the helmet be by itself? I think so. We should, you know, we might as well UV map this before I start and just export it all again. Tab. Let's come over to UV editing. I'm going to do this in baby steps. You look like you still have a, yeah, you still have a level sub D on you. Do you have a level sub D on you? Do I want to just apply that now too? Probably fine. It's probably good. Let's isolate. That. Let's isolate that. All right, let's, am I still, nope. Yeah, let's hide these so I can just see my seams. And you know what? I think I will separate the front and the back. And that's supposed to be filled in. I didn't fill that in. We got to fill that in. So I think, what am I doing? Yeah, you know, I'm going to dissolve this out for a little bit. We're going to put this back in a minute. But right now, I don't need those edges in there because they're in the way. And then I just want to put a face there. Then I'm just going to run this all the way across over to here. Then I'm going to put a little edge in here. Then I'm going to split all of this up. So I think F. There it comes. Oh, that's why it wasn't acting weird before. Okay, now I want to put a little seam through the middle of all of that. Like right there. You know what? I'm going to mark that. Mark seam. Excellent. 3A. Do I want to mark some sharps in here too? I think we'll mark some sharps. We did that before with relatively good results. I can't tell if I'm clicking on the right thing or not. All right, mark a sharp there. And I need to just add a little sharp right in here. I can click on it. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. All right. So I have that seam. Alt H. I can just control L all of that. What am I doing? Okay, now I'm going to put a seam in here. So do I have a line that runs in here somewhere? I do. I have some extra lines in here. You know what? We can clear those up. That loop and that loop do absolutely nothing for me except just add some extra polys. So we'll just clean those out. And then what I want to do is I want to mark a seam there, and probably good enough. Mark a seam there, and you know what? Just this is going to get a little funky in here, so I'm just going to mark that seam right in there. So it's just going to spread out a little bit. This is going to be a glass material, so I don't even really need to be doing this. Way close. Yeah, you got a little weird in here though, didn't you? It's like I got something that deleted out. Let's back up a little bit. You looped funny. Why you loop funny? How did you get weird? Something over here broke. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't put a sharp on there. I got to rebuild this. I'm going to mirror it and rescue the other half. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can just select everything on this side. I think I'm good. Put a mirror modifier on there. Let's just attack, do that clip in. Let's apply that. Let's jump into here. Okay, that weirdness that I had should be gone now. I can't see what I'm doing. I do have this in the way. Am I in? I can't see. I am in edit mode. I need to hide this front piece. Okay, now I think I can get rid of these. See, that looks better over here. And then I think I can mark a seam in here. I can't see what I'm doing anymore though. You had read somewhere they had to invent a new style of helmet for the movie Abyss so they could see the actors' faces. And then it caught on. It could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised because I know movies they always want to try to show the actors' faces if they can. Star Wars is like one of the weird exceptions, isn't it? Where Darth Vader, you don't get to see the actor's face, and then the poor schmuck just gets voiced over by James Earl Jones. Um, I'm marking a seam. I think I'm good. I think we're heading in the right direction now. I'm going to mark a seam there, and then I'm just going to do the same thing, that little touch-up spot over here. It kind of sometimes it drives me crazy the way they insist on showing actors' faces in movies, though. I remember that with The Shadow with Alec Baldwin, where at the end he suddenly has to become Alec Baldwin and he can't just be the Shadow anymore. That was annoying. It was work, which was probably all. I don't know. I understand he was a little butthurt um, when he realized that he wasn't the one actually doing the acting. I think it was kind of maybe doing him a little wrong too, not to let him know that that's what you were planning to do. Or it's possible that Lucas, after recording all of the dialogue, they're going, "Oh my God, this guy's accent, it just drives me up the wall. I can't make a movie with this man talking as Darth Vader." I don't know. Maybe it was something like that. Because George probably has this vision in his head of kind of what it should be, and trying to find what is David Prowse. What was he? He was like a giant bodybuilder. Was he like 6'7" or something like that? Finding really good 6'7" actors that had the voice. I don't know. Lucas was probably thinking the guy looks great in the suit, but I don't know. And then if you could get James Earl Jones to do something, you get James Earl Jones to do something. I don't care. I think this is going to work. All right, let's do the collar. That's right. All right, I'm going to. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. Yeah, that's right. I can't see anything in here because we got to do this. All right, let's put some seams in the back. I want to mark a seam there. I'm going to hide this part here. And then we're going to just make sure that this, I think I'm going to put a seam right there. And I think I need to put a seam right in here. And I think that's going to work for those. Oops. There's a Shift H. And then I need to add some seams into here. I think we'll put a seam right there. Maybe another one right in here. Right there. Let's mark those. I think I have a seam marked in here, though. Do I? Are you a seam? You look like you're probably a seam. So I might need to just put a seam right there. In a second James Bond movie, From Russia with Love, the female's lead accent was so strong, they dubbed all her dialogue for the whole movie. Oh, man. Isn't that kind of also like the premise of, it's like Singing in the Rain, right? If you've seen Singing in the Rain, um, it's these silent actors trying to make it over to the talkies, and the big actress just had the most Brooklyn of voices. And so the premise of the story is they end up dubbing all her dialogue with the female lead of the movie, whoever she was, whose name I can't remember. Damn it, I should, because she was famous, and she kept up with she had to keep up with Gene Kelly and the other guy. And if you say the name, I'm going to go, oh yeah, her. um, I think this is good. I think I'm ready to maybe start mapping everything. Let's select all of this stuff. Let's tab in. Let's make everything visible. Yeah, I know. Get that that had to really hurt. No, it wasn't Julie Andrews. Damn it, Art. Now I gotta look it up. Google Singing in the Rain. It's it's him and then him and then and her singing in the Rain, 1952 film. That's it. Donald O'Connor, Gene Kelly, Debbie Reynolds. That was Debbie Reynolds. That was it. I knew it was a big name. Um, Carrie Fisher's mother, I think, wasn't it Debbie Reynolds? She married Eddie Fisher, and their child was Carrie. I think Carrie Fisher wrote Postcards from the Edge about her relationship with her mother, something like that. They made a movie of that. Anyhow, let's see how this works. Hey! That's what it's supposed to look like. I'm just going to orient those bubbles so they all face the same way, though. Other than that, I think we're good here. Control L. RZ90 and Control L and RZ minus 90 and Control L and RZ minus 90 and Control L and RZ90. You loved your character in The Unsinkable Molly Brown. Oh yeah, I should have remembered it too. I don't know why I couldn't. I was drawing a blank. I could barely remember Donald O'Connor. You kidding? She's actually a bigger name than Donald O'Connor, wasn't she? At the end of the day, where's my Packmaster? Can we just pack you guys up? Oh, wait, we're going to turn rotation off. Now let's pack this up. I'm going to try this, but without these. I'm going to see if I can get these to pack a little more. And then I'm going to try to fit these in. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll just select maybe this, 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 and this. Are you having one of those days? Control L. And then if I just pack that up. Nope, I'm going to not fix scale. There we go. Can I get you over here? It would be nice to have these kind of lined up a little better. This is the sort of stuff that only I'm caring about. Nobody's ever going to worry about where this stuff lines up, except for me. That's actually kind of what I wanted to do right there. That looks a little better. Let me see if I can. I'm going to rotate you so you Orient just a little bit. I think that's good. Can I fit you kind of in here maybe? And where can I put you? You know what? You kind of fit there nicely. And that fits in there. All right, we're done. I got the helmet mapped out. Now we can just save this stuff up and redo what we were doing. Let's hit save. I'm not going to spend that much time on this. I'm probably just going to smart map that. It's going to be a hot mess. Although I do actually need to... I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see how neurotic I get. Anyhow, back to exporting. This is the bubble front. That's the bubble back. That's the collar. I think I have these. Yeah, these have materials. Now we can come back and play. Do this. Look at this. Open that up. Let's run a transfer tool on this. I know. The odd thing is, though, I still have there's still a radio station that plays all the stuff I was in high school. But it's weird. As we grew older, my folks' music did not stay popular. But I swear to God, our music is. It's like in the 1960s, the late 60s. Sound quality improved drastically in studio recordings. And it's like all of that stuff people still seem to be listening to, but you get just a little bit in front of that, early 60s, 50s, 40s. Who's listening to stuff from the 30s? But on the other hand, it's like people I think still know the Beatles, the Stones, um, and people have heard of Buddy Holly, but it's not quite the same as, Paul McCartney. What am I doing? I'm doing this. Let's do the bodysuit. Let's accept that. I now you know you're getting old. All this new music is crap, and those kids won't get off my fucking lawn. How many people grew up in the 30s are still with us? Uh... yeah, they're getting a little older. They're in their 80s and 90s now. Well, those are the ones that were born, the ones that grew up. So you're saying that in another 20 years, Guns N' Roses and the Beatles are going to be really out of fashion? Guns N' Roses out of fashion already? I can't remember. And my brain stopped. Oh, let's play with this. Let's see how this bends. I'm going to set this up so I basically want the collar portion here not to move. But here, let's get the helmet part in here. And that's just going to be parented to this. And let's get that other part in here. That one there. You say back. I'm just going to drop a quick glass on there. I'm just going to put a quick shader on here. Let me just do a quick render, see how this is. See if I've got any really gruesome shading errors in the glass. No, nothing gruesome. Looks fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's stop that. We're not old, just older. There you go. All right, let's bend this neck. Or let's bend the. Yeah. Let's make these not selectable for right now. Switch over to that. Then I can just play with the head. So I want to bend the head, and I don't want this to move at all. So if we do that, so we see we are. So let's. And I actually don't think I want this to work. Let me play with this. Let's delete bones. So many bones. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's better. I still have too many bones in there. I have to delete out all these extra bones. So let's just do that. Edit. Can I just hit delete, or is it just, do I have to do this one at a time? And I've got the wrong thing selected again. Damn it. I have this lower face rig with these. And then is it just delete bone? Yeah, I think I could just do that. Can I just delete bone that? And does that leave these other obnoxious little things in here? Delete bone. It does. So I'm just going to have to come through here. One of these days I'm going to figure out a quick way to clean these things up. I don't need the ears. I actually don't even have to click on anything. I can just right click and delete the bone. And just make sure I have the right one selected when doing this. The fact that so much was moved from vinyl to CD to digital may be why. Oh, that's another thing, yeah. And the sound quality. I mean, stuff from the late 60s sounds decent. Stuff earlier than that actually sounds old. Did I lose the head? I think I have lost the head. So if I delete these bones, will it still... I might have to clean up a whole bunch of weight maps too. Maybe I should have converted you as a hair instead. I don't know why a stupid bodysuit came in with so much face parts. That was annoying. Anyhow, I'm just deleting bones. Let's just get to it. And then I come over here and delete that bone. Come over here and delete that bone. And I guess I can just delete that bone. And delete that bone. Damn bones, damn bones. Delete that bone. Delete that bone. I probably want to get rid of these bones. Although maybe I think I'll just clear out the weight maps for them. Let's see how this is comparing now. If I select the head here, and if we bend that, see, it still has. So do I still have a head in here? I think I deleted the head, which means I probably can't touch up that weight map anymore. How come I got a weight map for a part that I've deleted? I might have to redo this. So if you delete the part, how do you get to the weight map? Do I just add a head bone back in here? Probably not. I probably should have left that in here. Let's try transfer tool again. I'm going to just get rid of what I did. Maybe if I say short hair, let's see how that works. Or just a hair. Let's try a hair. And what am I doing? I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens if we choose. There's the collar, template, hair. If I call you a short hair and I accept that, what do we get? That worked out much better. Oh, wait a minute. How many do I have parts in the head? I don't have a lot of parts in the head. So we're going to make sure that all of this is clean out before I, so let's go to the weight map. Let's activate our tool settings, and I don't see any weights for that. I don't see weights for that. I don't see weights there. Oh, wait. Lower jaw has weights. Yo, DJ Ray, how are you doing? So we're basically just going to fill this out to be 0. So let's do geometry selection and select all. And we'll do a little weight editing, and we'll fill that selection with 0 and accept that. So now that when the jaw gets moved here, we shouldn't see any movement in the jaw there. Okay, so right here, we're going to do the same thing. So for the head, I'm going to something. What am I doing? I'm filling the selection with 0. There we go. Neck. I think I definitely want to get rid of anything in there as well. And then we'll play around and see how things are coming along. Fill selection 0. Okay, let's take a look at this. So neck 1, we still can move that, and it still should be moving my collar around. Although I'm probably going to undo that too. So neck 2 shouldn't do anything to the collar. It is still doing stuff to the collar. Why? It's almost as if is this doing anything? See, that's still deforming, and I cleared you out to 0 too. What the farfignugan? No, seriously. General weights. It's like that didn't get selected or something. Let me hide the bubbles. Are the bubbles getting in the way now? It is selected. And it is still deforming even though there's no weights associated with it. That one still has. I thought I cleared you out. Fill selection. I guess not. Oh, you know what it is? It's because this is probably at 100% and it's not undoing it. Dang it. Let's see if we can blur this. Ah, there's a little quirk. All these little quirks. Where's the, can we just smooth selection? And then can we delete that? Or, fill selection to be 0. There we go. And am I getting the same thing with the head? I can't tell. Let's just try the same thing and just make sure. I thought I saw the head moving things a little bit. So let's move selection in case there's something I just can't see in there, and then let's refill it at 0. It says 0, accept that. All right, let's double check how we're doing here. Nope, I'm still getting there's probably a morph in here. Of course, I keep forgetting about things like that. Let's go take a look at currently used. Right there. There's the bad boy. So can I just delete this morph? Or actually, I probably should lock it down. So we're going to set that to use limits. We're going to set it to 0 so it doesn't move. Because what'll happen is if I save this and bring it back in, it'll regenerate. So now when I do this, oh, there's another morph. There's got to be a way to just keep it from doing that. All right, I think I'm good now. So I may have the same problem with the necks. Let's play with those. All right, there we go. You might hit the back of the helmet. All right, how are we looking on the neck? I didn't see anything move, which makes me think I don't have a corrective morph in there. What about, oh, that was still the head, damn it. I don't care if it does that. All right, that's probably, oh wait, did you do something? Did I just undo? I may have inadvertently undid that. I should probably memorize as I'm going. All right, is good. So that one, I think I do want to just disconnect the neck from that too. That neck as well. So let's come over here. Now we kind of know what we're doing. Do that. Let's, I'm going to blur this a little bit. I'm lost. Tool settings. There we go. I still have everything selected, so I'm just going to do a little smooth selected. Then we'll just see if I can get away with doing a fill and accept that. All right, that looks good. So if we move spine, and actually let's double check and make sure we don't have any corrective morphs. There are some corrective morphs in there, so let's let's lock those down. That one right there. going to accept that. I'm going to memorize the figure there. All right, back to playing with this. All right, there's another one that fired. I might actually want to add one to deform that a little bit. Actually, I don't need to do that, because if you're moving that far, you've already gone too far for this helmet. Let's face it, you can only move your head so far in a bubble helmet. So let's find out what we got. Right there, let's lock you down. You're still trying to get him to make that. It's past. It's past. I still have far more G8 stuff than G9. On the other hand, though, I haven't been playing with it as much. Well, it's nice to know I'm not wasting my time making the G8 stuff. I didn't think I was. And our friend Loki still sells a lot of G8 stuff. Did that work? Let's check. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. And now the thing, let's bring the bubble back. Let's parent the bubbles to this collar, which should be right about, I think, spine 4. And if we bring those back like that, now let's come take a look. Next thing down is spine 4. Let's play with that a little bit. Oh, you didn't stay. Did I not put you on the spine 4? I might have to just pin these on with rigid follow nodes or something. No, there we go. That's better. I like that. If we twist that, I think actually this is going to work for me. I'm not seeing any serious deformation up in here along this edge where the bubble meets. So I may have this rigged. I think that's it. I know, I should save it right now. Let's do that. File, save as scene before I lose it. Pulp, sweetheart, whip, bubble helmet. Save that and accept that. All right. And that just takes us to about 9. So I got most of the helmet more or less done. It needs some texturing. I got a weird seam in the back here. I want to figure out what that is. I might re-import. Well, these I can just re-import and reparent. So there we go. We're making progress on the Starheart Rocket Gal outfit. I'm happy with that. Thank you all for being here. Let's find somebody to raid and call it a night. So we got the boots. We set up the helmet. We have Rocket Pack. Rocket Pack has a lot of work. It needs to be textured. Also, everything needs to be textured. Our boots are UV mapped. Rocket Pack still needs to be UV mapped. And we have the outfit in. We'll just take a quick look. I'm happy with how it looks like a rocket, right? Somebody had to drop $300 on Marvelous Designer today. It was that time. On the positive side, I do make that money back. So anyhow, here's how this is looking. I hopefully recent. Starheart. Let's do that. Nope, that was a bodysuit. Let's try this again. There's a... There it is. There it is. So here's how the main outfit's looking. I think I'm going to lose this belt. So we have straps to put the rocket pack on the back. I have kind of this jacket dress thing. We're going to put really big buttons down both sides, although it's only going to attach over here. And then we have tights that you'll wear underneath that. And then we'll have our boots, and I got to make some gloves. And so, nice progress. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I will be back Saturday, 1 p.m. Probably more of this Starheart Rocket Gal stuff. So, let's find somebody to raid and go say howdy to. I don't know who's on. Let's see who's on. Usually Dr. DK, my good friend Dan, Bad Tooth Records. He's a music streamer. Does a lot of music streaming this time of night. But I'm going to see if any of the art friends is on. And then Beat Easel. I'm not sure I want to raid them. What has she got? Like 60,000 people? Yeah, she's a great artist, but her energy kind of she makes me anxious. There's some streamers I love their energy, but it just sometimes I don't know. It gets me on edge sometimes. And she's one of those people, unfortunately. Her energy is awesome, but on the other hand, I hate to say that about people who seem really good at streaming. 16,000 people. So let me look and see if somebody else. Yeah, thanks for being here, Art. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for being here, Rod. Napsmore, it's always a pleasure to catch you too. I was glad you're here. Our good friend C.S. Bond had to dip out early. If you're not following Charles, check him out. Oh, and DJ Ray on tonight, 10 p.m. I will probably pop over and say hi at some point tonight. So check out my good friend, the Awesome Sauce, that is now DJ Ray in the USA. DJ Ray, is that it? There you go. Click on that link, give him a follow. I still haven't found who I want to raid yet. You know what? Let's go over and say hi to Rumikin. Actually, let's go. Actually, Sally Quinn Creations. What is she doing? She's painting. She's doing art. She's painting Wolverine. Let's go over and say hi to her. Let's do that. Yeah, all right, here we go. Raid calls. If you can stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. If you're not a sub, use that one. If you are a sub, you can use this one. Sally Quinn Creations. She does art. She does body painting. And she occasionally has been known to do some gaming. So if you want to stick around and join the raid, that would be awesome. And let me copy and paste that because I can't spell Quinn worth a damn. I will be back Saturday 1 p.m. And then, of course, Saturday 8 p.m. It's the Saturday Night Social. It's an art share. It's a Discord chat. It's an old cartoon. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of a Thursday or Friday for those of you on the happy side of the planet. And hasta la vista, baby. And if anybody's... Oh, Quasi was over there again. I'm sorry. Quasi, I'm sorry I missed you over on the YouTube. If you're still there, man. It's this YouTube chat. It's so crappy. I can't see anything in it. Anyhow, hasta la vista, baby. Catch you later.